Welcome back to my Transformers animated episode reviews. Today we're taking a look at the episode Black Friday. In this episode, Blackarachnia returns, and she enlists the help of Prometheus Black, aka Meltdown, to help her with her detransition. I mean, turning back into a full metal robot, without her organic half. This episode begins with Bumblebee and Sari visiting Meltdown in prison. They're also looking for his help, but they want to take down Porter C. Powell.
If you change your mind, you know where to find me. I lose more furniture that way.
That night, the Dinobots break him out of prison. By the way, why does Meltdown's cell look like a giant Lego brick? Grimlock chants Blackarachnia.
Hello, boys. Did you miss your little Blackarachnia?
Is this supposed to be a reference to something? Or is this like Grimlock's baby talk and he can't properly pronounce Blackarachnia? So it just comes out Blackarachnia. The Dinobots fight over the sexy spider lady.
You wanna steal a kiss from me?
And Blackarachnia demonstrates her copy ability, just in case you forgot.
Oh, aren't they just the cutest things? They worship me.
I mean, can you blame them?
It's flattering in a primitive sort of way, but it gets real old real fast.
Blackarachnia reveals how after her brief appearance in Megatron Rising, she washed ashore on Dinobot Island, where the Dinobots found her and took her to Meltdown's old lab, where she found his notes on genetic modification.
With your help, I can finally purge myself of this cursed organic contamination.
Ooh la la, actually that's a much better look for you.
At the Autobots base, they learn of Meltdown's breakout, and Prowl challenges Bumblebee to stay silent for as long as he can.
What? Oh, we're starting now. Okay, well, this time not a word. Zippo, nada. The mute button is on.
Look at this. There's some kind of reflection. If I increase the resolution, we might be able to... There!
Enhance 34 to 46.
While this definitely feels like an homage to Blade Runner, obviously TVs don't work like that. Although, who knows? This is the future. Maybe TVs do have some kind of magic upscaling feature in them. I've actually been using AI software to upscale some of the older non-HD episodes that I've been reviewing lately. And it seems to do a decent job most of the time, but obviously it can't produce miracles. But that's a discussion for a whole nother video.
What could have possibly possessed him to spring him?
A get out of jail free card?
Not even half a cycle.
Ugh, wait, give me another chance.
So Optimus, Prowl, and Bumblebee travel to Dinobot Island, where Bee is still having trouble staying silent.
I'm already being quiet. Didn't you notice?
Alright, that was 6.5 cycles tops.
Let me start over. You bet I'll be careful. Oh, man, not again.
Aww, he's so cute. But he once again breaks his vow of silence as he calls for Prowl. And we see Bumblebee stuck like a bug in a giant spider web. I see what you did there. Very clever. Also, this totally reminds me of the episode of Beast Wars, The Web, where Cheetor was caught in Tarantulas' web.
You keep away from Spider Lady. She like me Grimlock best.
So David K is fighting himself? Blackarachnia forces Optimus and Grimlock to go get Meltdown's neogenic recombinator. I mean, his genetic modifier.
But me Grimlock still taller than you. That why Spider Lady like me Grimlock best.
Well, you know what they say about taller bots. Big bot, big... never mind. I love how Optimus and Grimlock kind of play good cop, bad cop with Porter C. Powell.
Did I mention that my partner is, awfully hungry?
You can have it. I know where it is.
I knew you'd see reason.
Optimus and Grimlock return with the genetic modifier, but Meltdown betrays both them and Blackarachnia, saying that he plans to purge her of her robot half instead of her organic half like she wished, making her into a completely organic transformer, sort of like the Beast Wars mutants, or Savage Noble from Beast Machines.
It's time for your extreme makeover!
The other Dinobots come to Optimus and Grimlock's rescue, who then go to save Blackarachnia. And after touching and damaging the genetic modifier, it seems that Meltdown's own body is destabilizing, and he finally lives up to his own name and literally melts down. This was a missed opportunity to do a Wizard of Oz reference.
I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world!
Optimus releases Blackarachnia, who confesses her love for him. But this all proves to be a ploy to make Grimlock jealous, so that she can slip away.
Hello! Come back! Spider Lady! Me Grimlock love you!
Aw, poor Grimlock. He just wanted to be loved. Poor guy. I hope that if there was an animated season 4 or 5, Grimlock would eventually find someone who actually loved him, and wasn't just using him like Blackarachnia. But it seems that the Spider Lady wasn't totally heartless, as she did leave Optimus the antidote to save Bumblebee and Prowl.
How long have we been here?
Almost 2 megacycles.
Ha! And you said I couldn't go 10 cycles without talking!
All it took was being paralyzed.
What? You making new rules now?
Powell expresses his outrage that Optimus broke into his lab, threatened him, and stole his property. Which, to be fair, are actual crimes that Optimus and Grimlock committed. But then again, this is Porter C. Powell, so it's hard to feel sympathetic towards him.
I almost feel sorry for him. Almost.
And Optimus fondly thinks about Blackarachnia.
Blackarachnia didn't have to leave that antidote, but she did.
So maybe she's not all bad.
Yeah, there may be hope for her yet.
Aww, so sweet. And this episode ends with it being revealed that Meltdown was not destroyed after all, although this would be his final appearance in the series. Well, this was a pretty good episode of Transformers Animated. I loved the sexual tension in this episode, between the Dinobots all fighting over Blackarachnia and her flirting with Optimus. There was definitely a lot of shipping material to work with here. Blackarachnia's desire to purge herself of her organic nature feels like it was directly lifted from Megatron in Beast Machines, who was also disgusted by his own organic beast mode, who, of course, was also played by David Kaye. And 2 of his characters in this show, Optimus Prime and Grimlock, play major roles in this episode. Coincidence?
I am really looking forward to being on board again.
What about you? What did you think of this episode of Transformers Animated? As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you here next week for the next episode of Transformers Animated. Sorry, no one's home. So, see you next week for that.